Hey, 49ers faithful. Today we've got a deep dive into the latest performance from our San Francisco 49ers, and wow, there's a lot to unpack. The team just pulled off a huge win against the Indianapolis Colts, and regardless of what anyone wants to call it or how you might try to write this team off, this was a statement performance. Every single player came out and contributed in a way that really showed the potential and grit of this team. From the offensive line holding strong to the playmakers making every snap count, the Niners executed at a high level, proving they are not just here to compete. They are here to dominate. Christian McCaffrey continues to be an absolute force on the field. Crossing that 1,000-yard rushing mark is no small feat, especially against a team whose run defense is considered top 5 in the league. Yet McCaffrey made it look routine. Every time he touched the ball, he found space, he made defenders miss, and he kept drives alive. His contribution goes beyond the rushing yards, as his versatility in the passing game opens up so many opportunities for the Niners offense. Some critics have questioned the run game's efficiency this season, but watching McCaffrey operate, it's clear that the offense revolves around him and that he is crucial to everything working smoothly. He may not always rack up explosive plays, but his consistency and vision keep this offense moving forward and winning games. Of course, it's impossible not to talk about Brock Purdy, who put on an offensive clinic against the Colts. He threw for 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, and his highest number of 10-plus yard completions in his career. Purdy's performance was remarkable not just for the stats, but for how poised and precise he was throughout the game. Aside from one high throw that got deflected, his decision-making, timing, and connection with his receivers were nearly flawless. Kyle Shanahan even noted after the game that Purdy played almost perfectly, with only a few minor plays not going exactly as planned. What makes this performance stand out is that it wasn't just a one-off. It's the culmination of the work he's been putting in all season. Every read, every throw, every move downfield showed a quarterback growing in confidence and commanding the game at an elite level. The young 49ers defense deserves enormous credit as well. Phillip Rivers, a veteran quarterback known for his efficiency, was running a clean, well-executed offense for much of the game, but the Niners defense stayed disciplined. Outside of one small personal foul, they maintained focus, showing a bend-but-don't-break mentality that allowed the offense to handle pressure while still keeping the game under control. Big plays like DeWinter's end-zone interception reminded everyone why defensive discipline is so vital. Even without all the starting personnel, these young players stepped up, showing that preparation and teamwork can make up for lack of experience. C.J. West notched his first NFL sack, and Darryl Worley Jr. made a standout pass breakup despite a controversial penalty call. Each player contributed to a collective effort that looked polished and intelligent on the field, reinforcing the idea that this team is learning, adapting, and growing stronger every week. The offensive momentum of the Niners cannot be overstated. Scoring 48 points against a top-5 run defense is extraordinary. This level of performance reflects an offense in rhythm, with Purdy and McCaffrey orchestrating drives that consistently challenge the Colts' defensive schemes. The synergy between the quarterback and running back, combined with the offensive line's protection and wide receivers executing crisp routes, created an unstoppable engine. What stands out most is the consistency of the drives, the ability to sustain momentum, and the strategic vision that Kyle Shanahan has implemented. It's clear that the offense is now fully clicking, entering a phase where every matchup feels like an opportunity to showcase their full potential. Injuries are always a concern, and George Kittle's situation is one to monitor closely. While no new information has been provided post-game, watching him on the field raised concerns. The Niners will need to manage these challenges carefully, ensuring that their key playmakers are healthy for the critical games ahead. The resilience of the team, especially given its youth and the reliance on backups, will be tested. Yet, watching them perform under pressure against a disciplined opponent suggests that they are more than capable of navigating these hurdles. Looking at the broader picture, the Niners' playoff chances have significantly improved. They are now just 2 wins away from securing a strong position, with the possibility of clinching a high seed if they continue this momentum. The potential for home field advantage through the playoffs is thrilling, as winning out could set the stage for a deep postseason run culminating at Levi's Stadium. The offensive firepower, combined with a disciplined and opportunistic defense, positions San Francisco as a serious contender. Each game from here on out is crucial, and the team has demonstrated the ability to rise to the occasion, making strategic and explosive plays when it matters most. This season has also highlighted the emergence of young talent. Players like C.J. West and others have started to find their rhythm as the season progresses. Their development adds depth and versatility, allowing Shanahan to rotate effectively without losing intensity or focus. Watching these younger athletes grow in real time is exciting for fans, as it not only contributes to the current season's success, but also builds a foundation for sustained excellence in the years to come. The balance between veteran leadership and emerging stars is striking, creating a team dynamic that is cohesive, competitive, and unpredictable. Every offensive and defensive play, every touchdown, sack, and interception in this game demonstrated the Niners' capacity to execute at the highest level. It was a game that demanded attention, focus, and precision, and the players delivered. Christian McCaffrey's milestone, Brock Purdy's career-best performance, and the defense's disciplined approach all combined to create a memorable victory that energized the fan base and reinforced the team's legitimacy as a contender. This is not just about one game. It's about a team that has steadily built chemistry, developed young talent, and learned how to win in challenging situations. The Colts may have run a solid offense, but the Niners were able to dictate the pace and make decisive plays when it mattered most. Whether through explosive runs, precise passing, or timely defensive plays, San Francisco controlled the narrative of the game. It's clear that this team thrives on preparation, adaptability, and execution. Watching this team perform at such a high level, despite injuries and a young roster, gives immense confidence in their potential to sustain this momentum into the playoffs. Every detail, from the offensive schemes to defensive adjustments, was executed with professionalism and focus, reflecting a team that is not just talented, but well-coached and highly motivated. With each game, the Niners continue to prove their resilience, adaptability, and skill. The recent win against the Colts exemplifies the team's ability to overcome challenges, perform under pressure, and elevate their play when it counts. Christian McCaffrey's milestone achievements, Brock Purdy's precision, and the emergence of young defenders have combined to create a narrative of growth, strength, and strategic brilliance. Fans can feel confident as this team heads into the final stretch of the season, knowing that every player is committed to excellence, and every game provides an opportunity to solidify their playoff position. As we move forward, it is impossible not to appreciate how this San Francisco 49ers team is blending experience with youth to create something truly special. The way the offense has been clicking recently shows the full potential of Kyle Shanahan's playbook when executed with precision. Every route, every timing pattern, and every audible is synchronized in a way that maximizes the strengths of the players on the field. Brock Purdy continues to show remarkable growth, handling defensive schemes with a level of calm and accuracy that has become his trademark. Watching him operate in high-pressure situations, it is clear that he not only understands the X's and O's, but also how to read defenses on the fly, adjusting his throws and timing with the confidence of a seasoned veteran. This maturation has been essential to the Niners' recent string of victories, and it creates a level of reliability that fans have been craving all season. Christian McCaffrey's dual-threat ability remains one of the most exciting aspects of this team. His vision in the running game allows him to find creases that seem impossible, while his ability to catch out of the backfield keeps defenses guessing on every snap. Hitting the 1,000-yard rushing milestone is a testament to his consistency and endurance. But the real story is how he elevates the offense as a whole. His presence changes how defensive coordinators prepare, as they must account for both his rushing ability and his receiving threat. This creates opportunities for receivers to find space downfield, tight ends to exploit mismatches, and the quarterback to make more aggressive throws. McCaffrey is not just a player with impressive statistics. He is the central engine that powers the offense, and his impact is felt every time the 49ers step onto the field. The defense, while young, continues to impress with its adaptability and discipline. There are moments when they must bend and give up yards, but the key is how they manage critical situations. The concept of bend, but don't break has been executed with remarkable efficiency. While the Colts were able to move the ball in certain drives, the Niners' defenders maintained focus on stopping the big plays and forcing turnovers at decisive moments. DeWinter's interception return for a touchdown exemplified the team's ability to capitalize on opportunities. C.J. West's first career sack and the contributions from other emerging defenders are signs of a team not only learning, but thriving under pressure. Each player understands their role, and the trust they place in one another allows the defense to function as a cohesive unit, even in challenging circumstances. Injuries remain a concern, particularly with George Kittle, whose health is pivotal for the Niners' postseason aspirations. Watching him on the field showed both his toughness and the uncertainty surrounding his condition. The team's approach to managing these injuries, especially with a young roster and backup stepping in, will be crucial. Maintaining the rhythm on offense and ensuring that key players are protected and utilized efficiently will likely determine how deep the team can go in the playoffs. Despite these challenges, the resilience and determination shown in the Colts game suggests that the 49ers are fully capable of navigating these obstacles while remaining a dominant force in the league. Strategically, the team is firing on all cylinders. The offensive line has provided consistent protection for Purdy, allowing him to survey the field and make high-percentage throws. Receivers are running precise routes and securing difficult catches, showing excellent chemistry and communication with the quarterback. The balance between rushing and passing keeps defenses off balance and allows the Niners to control the tempo of the game. This combination of strategic execution and individual talent is what makes this team dangerous. Watching this offense perform at peak efficiency is not just entertaining. It is a demonstration of football intelligence, discipline, and execution at the highest level. The playoff picture is becoming increasingly clear, and the Niners are now in a strong position. With just a couple of victories needed to secure a higher seed, the potential for home field advantage is within reach. The idea of finishing the season without another road game is tantalizing, offering a chance to prepare in familiar surroundings and maximize performance. Every matchup from here on out carries weight, and the team's ability to maintain focus, avoid turnovers, and execute in critical moments will define their postseason journey. Fans have reason to feel optimistic, as the team's performance against a top defensive unit in the Colts demonstrates their readiness to compete at the highest level. Emerging players continue to make an impact. Darryl Worley Jr., C.J. West, and other young athletes have stepped up, showing not only talent, but the mental fortitude required to perform under pressure. Their growth adds depth to the roster, allowing Shanahan to rotate players without compromising intensity or effectiveness. This depth is crucial as the season progresses, especially when injuries inevitably arise. Watching these young players rise to the occasion, contribute in meaningful ways, and execute their responsibilities flawlessly is a sign of a well-coached team that values development as much as performance. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. A seismic shift could be looming in the NFC West, and all eyes are turning towards San Francisco. Rumors are swirling around the league after reports emerged that Aaron Donald, the fearsome defensive tackle known for turning offensive lines into mere obstacles, has allegedly signed with the 49ers. If true, this move would instantly reshape the power dynamics of the division and send a clear message. The era of complacency for quarterbacks in the NFC West might be over. Sources close to the team suggest that Donald's arrival is not just a free agent signing, it's a statement. The defensive juggernaut reportedly promised a relentless pursuit of opposing quarterbacks, vowing to make the pocket a perilous place for anyone daring to step back and throw. His presence on the 49ers' front line could redefine the way offenses approach games against them, forcing even the most seasoned quarterbacks to rethink their strategies. Analysts speculate that with Donald anchoring the defensive line, San Francisco might transform into one of the most intimidating forces in the league, capable of dictating the tempo and psychological tone of every game in the division. Insiders are hinting that the team's defensive scheme could undergo significant tweaks to maximize Donald's unparalleled pass rushing skills. Expect faster stunts, unexpected blitzes, and coverage adjustments designed to capitalize on the disruption he creates in the backfield. For quarterbacks in the NFC West, the whispers of Donald's arrival are already enough to spark concern. Every snap could become a calculated dance to avoid his devastating reach and agility, and teams might be forced to alter game plans months in advance. While nothing is officially confirmed, the speculation alone has ignited discussions among fans and pundits alike. If Donald truly joins the 49ers, the division could witness a new era of defensive dominance, one where the mere thought of dropping back to pass triggers anxiety across opposing huddles. The rumor has already sent shockwaves through social media, with fans imagining highlight reels of impossible sacks, forced fumbles, and quarterbacks scrambling for their lives. The idea of a quarterback hunt, led by Aaron Donald, has become a tantalizing possibility, capturing the imagination of those who live for the drama of football's fiercest rivalries. Whether this is an early season shakeup or the start of a full-blown dynasty, one thing is certain. Whispers of Donald in red and gold have already set the NFC West on fire. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.